area and volume of similar figures. We are told that if two shapes or objects are similar, their sides are in the ratio A to B. Then their areas are in the ratio A to B, both A and B in brackets, then you square them, which can also be written as A over B in brackets, then you square. The ratio to their area is written as A to B in brackets squared, or A over B in brackets, then you square. And their volumes are in the ratio, open bracket, A to B, close bracket, to the power 3. Because volume, volume is always cubed, and the area is always squared. So this can also be written as A over B in brackets, then you write cubed. We have an example from exam questions. So the example is coming from 2019 paper 1 GCE, question number 19, B. The question is, the ratio of the volumes of two similar solids is 64 to 27. Full stop. The surface area of the smaller solid is 180 centimeters squared. What surface area of the bigger solid? What is the surface area of the big solid? So we have two solids or similar solids which have got the ratio 64 and 27. So 64 is bigger than 27, meaning 64 is for the larger, for the bigger solid, then 27 is for the smaller solid. So we have is equal to, we are told that the surface area of the smaller solid, so it's equal to x over 180. Now, this is the volume. The first thing which we should know is that it is to change that which we have, the ratio which has been given, we reduce it to the smallest value. In other way around, we reduce it to its scale ratio, or to its scale ratio. In other way around, before this was the volume, okay? Before this became the volume, what was its original, the ratio of the volumes of two similar solids is this. What was its original side? Okay, what was its original surface side? So, meaning, what we are going to do, we are going to convert that volume into its original number or its original ratio. So in order to have something, or to find the volume of something, it is the same as writing that number to its power 3. If I say, what is the cube root, or the cube of 3? No, not 3, but let me say 2. 2 cubed, the answer is 8. But what about the cube root of 8? So that I go back to 3, I'll find that my answer will be 2. So this is what I'm going to do here, which is equal to x over 180. So on this one, now we'll say the cube root of 64, the answer is 4. And the cube root of 27, the answer is 3. So we're going now to have 3 is equal to x over 180 square centimeters. Now, when we reach this point now, since now we are looking for the area, this means that this will need to be squared. Because we're looking for the area is squared. So we are going to have 4 squared, we find 16. Over this one squared, 3 squared, it is 9. So it's equal to x over 180. Do we have a common factor there? We don't have. So now I'm going to cross multiply by saying 16 multiplied by 180 over 9 is equal to x, because 9 times x is 9x. This one times 1, we're going to have this, then divide by 9 both sides. So we are going to say, therefore, x is equal to, now what is 16 multiplied by 180, then divided by 9? What will be the answer there? So you find that your final answer will be 320. Our final answer will be 320 centimeter squared. 320 centimeter squared. Our answer is 320 centimeter squared. That is the answer for that question. Now we go to another question. This question is of 2021 paper 1, question number 19b. The question is, the area of 2 similar cylinders are 64 centimeters squared and 36 centimeters squared respectively. If the height of the larger cylinder is 30 centimeters, find the height of the smaller cylinder. So we have 64 over 36 is equal to, if the height of the larger cylinder, so 64 is bigger than this, meaning even this, the height of the larger cylinder, it will be on top. We are going to have 30 over what we don't know. So we are going to have is equals to, we find the root of 64 and 36, the square root, which it will be 30 over x. The root of these two are 8 over 6, which we are going to have 30 over x. Okay, it's the height of the larger. Okay, now before we cross multiply, we can simplify this one to, which one is common there? It's 2. 2 there, it goes 4. 4 over 2 there, it goes 3. Is equal to 30 over x. So this one will be, now we cross multiply, we are going to have 4x is equal to 30 multiplied by that one, it will be 90. So say divided by 4 and this side by 4. How many times does 4 go into 90? 4 into 9, it goes to remainder 1. 4 into 10, it goes 2. Okay, it goes to remainder 2. So 4 into 10, it goes to remainder 2. So I'm going to put a 2 there. Then 4 into 2, it can't, so put a 0 there. 4 into 20, it goes 5. So the value of, what was the question? Find the height of the smaller cylinder. The height of the smaller cylinder is 22 centimeters. 22.5 centimeters. The height of the smaller cylinder is 22.5 0.5 centimeters. Otherwise, we end here with these two questions. Thank you so much.